Sorry, I didn't realize I still had to hit the go live button. I thought that it just started. Anyway, it's me, Brian, Spontaneous Creation. Thanks for joining us all. Hey, Christina and Alan, or Roy, Doris, Denise. Hello all. So in front of you, I got the pair sets of vases that I poured. I did a speed video that I posted in the Posse the other day. And these turned out pretty nice. This is the candy dishes. They look pretty similar. And we'll get those out of the way. These are the smaller two vases. They look like a set. This one I had dropped when I moved it, picked it up and moved it. And it's got a little mark on it. See that? Which is cool. I mean, they're fine. Oh, Tammy Edwards. I see no other new names. And then these are the two big ones. These are yellows and purples. Let's get this one out of my hand. These ones turned out pretty good. How's the lighting and the sound and the everything, guys? Yeah, happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. There are some fireworks going off outside, so you might hear a few booms. Anyway, those are those. So, there's one. Anyway, what I'm doing tonight is I'm playing with some Tri-Art. And this is Tri-Art liquid glass. And I tested it last night on this painting. And it turned out awesome looking. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but look how shiny it is. Now this is the closest to resin look you're gonna get without doing resin. The difference, let's see. This is just a varnish, liquid glass varnish mixed 50-50 with water and then put on with the piece of a t-shirt. You can see that it's shiny, but it's a matte shiny. And then you got actual resin on this one. I don't think it yellows, Christina. I have one that I did a while back, and it hasn't seemed to yellow. But this is actual resin, and it's pretty shiny compared to the liquid or Tri-Art. Duh. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two of these. I'm going to do this one. Now this is the reverse swipe I did on the live from the beach retreat. It is clean. And then this is one that I did on a live like 3 weeks ago. Now this painting has been claimed. This one is for Linda. But I decided I'm going to do the Liquitex or the Tri-Art on it. And I might as well do it in front of you guys. So what I did was I took just a piece of tape and I created a dam. Like that. And another piece of tape. Maybe I could have did this beforehand, but hopefully nobody's in a super rush. Yeah, the resin, it does do a good glare. So does this Tri-Art though. But you're right, some people don't like it because of that. I did tear the strips of tape to length to save some time. And then I just run my finger along the edge. And there we have one. So I'm not sure how long this is going to really take me. But I figured I'd do this. And then I got a couple other things that I have set up that I can do if I'm don't take too long here. Linda, you're okay with me putting the Tri-Art on your painting, ain't you? Aren't you? I don't know how you would say that. I mean, I could not do it, I suppose. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Cool, because that one that I did last night turned out way better than I thought it was going to. So you put this dam on there, then you pour the Tri-Art on there, and I just pour it on and tilt it out because it is self-leveling, the same as resin is. And then I waited like 2 hours, and I pulled the tape on it. Now I think I'm going to pull the tape a little bit sooner on these ones. But here we go. So this is the stuff. Tri-Art liquid glass. I don't know the price. It's been quite a while. It is a little expensive. It's not as expensive as resin, but I'm not even going to guess at the price. So, and I did clean these paintings and everything with the powder, cornstarch in it, and wiped them down with water and what is it, Dawn dish soap. But right straight from the bottle. I'm going to guess that's about maybe an ounce and a half, 2 ounces. And we're just going to tilt it out. Go to that corner. You see the dam holds it back so you don't lose any. I don't know how well you guys are seeing that spread, but going around that edge pretty good. I know what somebody's thinking. Who the hell does a live video of just spreading stuff out? Maybe I could use a little bit more. So this is not the least expensive way to do these, but it does turn out. I mean, that one last night turned out really nice. Boom, boom. It's 4th of July. You might be hearing the printers in the background too. No, I didn't, Christina. I almost did. Got to watch when you're tilting though, because you get this puddle and that almost went over. You just got to keep running it one way and then the other until it gets all the spots. You got a big bare spot there. So yeah, I'm probably using more than is necessary just because of time, but it'll have a nice big spot right there. And I don't know about working time with this. I know this one I did about this time last night, and it's totally done now. I can't see the movement. I don't think I've actually got to this corner all the way. My dam's a little bit lower there. Just looking for the spots, and you just got to look at them in the light. There's one little bitty spot. Right there. I just didn't want to get. So, it is totally covered. I don't know how much of that you can tell. But that one is ready to set. I believe we're going to move this one. So it does look a little cloudy right now, but it will dry clear. I guess the dam's a lot better on this one. Let's see. Doris is destroying the English language. I must have missed it. So when I pull the tape in about an hour and a half, I'll roll. Just take my finger and very lightly roll that to the side and then wipe the edges. There'll be a little tiny ridge around the edge at about an hour and a half, and just roll it and wipe that edge. And it came out pretty good on this one. I mean, the edges are really nice. The sides are covered. Yeah, I'm doing that. So I'm going to do this a little bit different. Oh, almost went over with that, didn't I? It flows over the sides after 2 hours. At 2 hours. So you've used this then, Doris? I don't have the cleanest vocabulary, but I try to keep it cleaner on my videos. Yeah, at an hour and a half is when I do it. Well, I did it on the one last night at an hour and a half. I did not get to the very corner there. I was thinking maybe I would wait. I'd do it at about an hour tonight. Oh, I didn't know she was asking me a question. Oh, there is a question mark there. About an hour and a half, Doris. Put a little bit more on here. I guess I could have measured it out so you guys knew exactly how much I was doing. Hey, Mona, sorry. I hadn't seen you. I think resin's a little bit easier, really, other than having to mix the resin up. Sorry, there's some spots here that I want to get. And along here. So, I'm sorry, did I go out of frame there? I was trying to see it. Almost reaching it. Let's do this. Those spots, and then go back this way. So it's pretty boring. Hello, Renee. It's one of the hardest things biggest problems I have is finishing my work. I get it painted, I'm like, oh, it's done. I know I can finish it, but I'd rather pour another one. So I do that instead. And then I got hundreds of paintings all sitting around, 15 projects at once, just sitting there waiting to be done. One little spot there that I know. Wow. Again, with one spot in the center. Being self-leveling, I'm not worried about it puddling up anywhere. So check my sides. Corners look good. There you go, Linda. That's going to look really nice when it's dry. Tomorrow. Okay. Get these out of the way. How long we been going? Where is that? 21 minutes. Should I do a painting then? I have something set up and ready. I have some Wisteria, Garage Posse. I have some Moody Blue, Garage Posse paint. some Christina's Laguna, some Victoria's Muscadine wine, and Brian's Annoying Green. And let's see. I got a spinner. Shoot, I didn't think of that. Sorry. I need new tapes. Can you watch me do another mundane thing real quick? I think that's the right word. But some people ask, how do you attach your paintings to your spinner? This is how I attach my paintings to my spinner. I just have tape on my spinner. I put that there because I didn't have any of them fancy hair nets. Does it smell? Sorry, I don't. No, there's no real odor to it at all. Or my nose is messed up. No, it doesn't smell. I mean, it doesn't have a bad smell to it. Now I have it on my hand. Anyway, 4 of those, a little bit overkill, but it is what it is. And then I got a 12 by 12 gessoed board by Masters Touch. Now it says they were $9.99, but I'm pretty sure I got them on sale. I have no idea when I bought this, or maybe Alan bought it. But it's a cradle board that I'm going to do. Put that on there. Keep it down so it spins. And then I made this a while back on my 3D printer. Seen that Alan Welch do, it's a shot glass thing. You put a tower on there with some shot glasses on there. It's got holes in you for a bunch of shots at the same time, I guess. This, I got 12 holes in this, and it's a little bit shorter. But I'm going to do a drip cup painting. Look at the shadows on that. That's kind of cool. And I'm going to use these colors and some Creative Inspirations white. I guess I need some gloves now. I don't know if I bought that board or you bought that board, Alan. I'm using it. Okay, so I did shake these up all real good. And what order did I want to go in? I'm actually going to do that first. And that, and that, and that, and that. I'm going to try and keep them in the right order. Well, bummers, I'm going to use it. I'm just going to do a puddle of white. Kind of like a pillow. I got my spinner toy underneath this. And of course it doesn't never want to go in a circle. But I don't think it's going to matter. All right. What ain't you telling? Not the red next to the green, Brian. Get the red away from the green, huh? Is that better? That's probably better. Red and green make mud. Yeah, I've been hearing make mud for quite a while. Okay. So Payne's Gray. Oh no, Moody Blue. Sorry. Around so you guys can kind of see it. Maybe a little bit more on this side. Yeah, that's what I was afraid was going to happen. Was it wasn't going to drip? It was going to flow down that. But that's okay. And some green on there. Let it flow for a minute. Then the wisteria. I don't know why I tried it. I want to say Worcestershire every time I pick this up and try to say the name. This is the first time I've used this toy. Christina's Laguna? No. Yeah, Laguna. Get more squiggly lines than petals. Interesting. And muscadine wine, which is purple, not red. I know it looks red, but it's purple. It's on the red side of purple. They're round. They're round holes. I'm going to try and just do it in the center. Maybe it'll be more even. I'm only going to do 2 rounds, because then we're going to spin it out. This is flowing down that thing pretty interesting. No idea what the middle or the center is going to end up looking like. Maybe I should be waiting longer between rounds. Or maybe I'm waiting too long between rounds. Well, how many people we got? We got 13 people here. Cool. I figured everybody was going to be out partying for the 4th of July. This muscadine wine on there. I think this is about empty, so we're going to put it all on there. Well, maybe we're not. Sure isn't centered, is it? Lots of paint on there, huh? I got one of these tube things like Doris has. I can I don't know if it helped much, but ooh, it's really stuck in there. And there's no pushing it down to try and get that to come back. You just got to wait on it. Maybe shake it a little bit. It's not centered, so I have to see what happens with that. So I just use a canvas with the plastic still on, and I take my spinner and I whip it. Like that. And I'm going to see about doing this maybe. You probably should have did before I spun it. I should have centered it up a little bit better, but I was worried about it getting wonky. I get the weight of the paint over here, and we'll spin it again. One more time. Whoop. So it is a little wonky, but the center could have been more interesting. I do like this. Those outer petals looking like they're breaking up. What do you guys think? Drop 2. I don't know whether I should. I don't know if people will buy them. I suppose I could print 6 or 8 of them up and put them out on the Etsy shop, but honestly, I don't know if people will buy them. There was silicone in all of these paints, so let's do that. I'm having a hard time with paint on my gloves. Drop 2 what, Al? Some kind of interesting looking little dots in there, and I think that one's done. And all the tape came off onto the bottom of it. Oh well. Guys like that? Big red flower. Yeah, all 4 of those pieces of tape came off there. I'm going to do another one though. As long as people want me to. What are we at? 39 minutes. I got time for one more. Oh, I see. Oops. You don't have to have the spinner, Linda. You can tilt that out. You tilt that out a lot of them before I got a spinner. Yeah, this is the same spinner toy that Christina and a lot of them are using now. It spins really nice. Or are you talking about this toy? Nope, the next one's going to be another flower, Al. So this is just a regular 12 by 12 canvas. Creative Inspiration. What's the name of it? Anyway, got it from Jerry's Artorama. And this one, I sell the most of these. Sold a bunch of them, and I haven't done any paintings with one in quite a while, so I figured I'd do one with you guys. Now, I'm going to do my white on there. I'm going to do a bunch of white. There might have been a booger drop in there in that. At least one. this. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing, I guess. Moved the whole thing that time, huh? Moved the whole spinner. Oh, it's trying to whip it too hard. I just want to get that last corner. I know that's kind of wasteful, but well, shoot, you still didn't get that corner. It'll be all right. Oh, hello, Chili. I hadn't seen you. Yeah, whip it real good. This is my problem. I can never get it in the center. Looks center to me. So this one, I got a totally different color palette already picked out. So on this one, I have some blue. I believe this is Shelly's Masquerade Shimmer. I got some Scarlet Lake, which is Creative Inspirations. I got some Payne's Gray, Creative Inspirations. Yellow Light Hue, Creative Inspirations, and Orange, Cad Orange Hue. Ooh, the yellow just spit on me. So what order should I do these paints in? These colors. I'm thinking yellow, red, blue, orange, Payne's Gray back to the yellow. What do you guys think? And they're out of camera because I got paint all over the place. I should probably figure something out better than just spinning it all over. I don't like where it's centered. You know what? I don't think my camera is centered either. Is that better? I better put some gloves on. Nobody sees mud in that. How much time we got? 15 minutes. Okay. Yellow Light Hue, Creative Inspirations. I do not like where that's sitting. Okay. We'll pour a bunch of that in the center of it. Like I said, this is my most popular toy. Then we got the Scarlet Lake. which I don't have as much left of. So, and I think this is the Shelley's. I didn't label these little bottles for some reason. Maybe Christina can tell. But with the camera work, the colors don't always come out the same in live as on camera. And the Payne's Gray. Oh, it's getting out kind of funny. Let it flow for a second. So there's 20 petals on this. So I don't need to split no petals or anything. I'll get myself out of order, huh? Quit talking. Totally lost the yellow, huh? The outer ring. I think the yellow next to that Payne's Gray looks good, but this is looking Indian-like. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody. Yeah, there's definitely a booger in the tip of this, making this Payne's Gray come out goofy, cockeyed. The orange isn't anywhere near the yellow. How can it swallow it? Round 3. Get some yellow in there. Probably going to use the last of this Scarlet Lake too. Did I just go out of order? No? Then be done. Do more yellow than be done? It wouldn't be a Brian painting if it Didn't have too much paint on it. And now I'll do more yellow and be done. Let it flow out a minute. And then I'll try and get it to get back into, I don't know, centered light, hopefully. Grab my Doors hose. So I got to let it flow out a little bit farther for those petals. Otherwise, I'm just going to suck all that paint up out of there. I don't want to do that. I want some of that yellow in the center. We'll see what happens because I did cover it with white. The white's going to come up when I pull that also. Oh, you can hear the printers in the background. One of them, well, two of them that I have are noisy. One of them's totally silent. Kind of annoying, I guess. All right, let's pull this out of here. See what happens. Let it flow back to the middle. Hopefully when it flows back to the middle, it scoops that white up and I get those cells. And it kind of got the split thing in there. Different spots. How's it looking on camera? It's all too far this way. I'm going to torch it. Make sure if you tilt directly back the opposite direction and then stop in the center. That way you don't get the wonkies. If you go tilting it around, you're going to get the wonks. I really like that. I don't know exactly where the weight of the paint is right now, though. Okay. So, see, it's farther this way than it is that way. I think I want to leave the weight of the paint on this side of it. This one got all goofy looking, that petal. Let's try and fix it a little bit. And I don't think I need to spin it like I have been. I don't think I need to really overdo the spin. Let's just Didn't overdo the spin. I got my layers, all the colors. I am really happy with that. There is a lot of paint on there, I know. But I'll show you this in a week's time. And you'll see there will be no cracking. That yellow in the middle turned out great. That was a great stopping point. Let's see what the heat does to it now. Oh, I want to get kind of some freckles around that red. Probably won't, because I didn't really layer the paint on top of each other. The paint just pushed each other out, so it's not got anything underneath it to come up other than the white. Yeah, I didn't overspin it that time. I didn't whip it too bad. I like it. Payne's gray looks great in there. The yellow looks great in there. The transition between the Payne's gray and the orange and the blue with just some, I don't know. It's really cool looking. So that's right at an hour, guys. I think that's enough for a live. If I had somebody else here painting with me, maybe we'd do the 2 hours like Christina does, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Nobody's saying nothing. Spinning after every color. I would probably use less paint to cover the canvas. One more, I have nothing else set up. I could pour on some bases. No, I'm going to end it. I think that's good for tonight. We'll jump on there, Al. Thanks for sitting in there. All right, guys. Thanks for coming and watching me do this tonight. I'm going to try and do every Sunday night at this time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock my time. Hopefully that lasts. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. I got to get around here and turn it off. Happy 4th of July, all. Night.